Thanks for visiting the channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe and click the bell icon to be notified of future videos.
Hey folks, Dan Ryan here. Today, my brother Leo's behind the camera, by the way. Today we're going to be looking at the Ashthorpe Acoustic Electric D-90 guitar. And from what I've seen online, it's kind of a package deal. It's got a strap and a cord and various other things. We'll see when we open it up. This guitar cost $122.99 at Amazon, and it comes in 3 colors. Brown, which is what we're going to look at today, supposedly. We'll see when we open it up. Blue and black. So without further ado, let's get started. See what we got. I always wonder, well, one side is a lot tighter than the other side.
That's what she said.
I would still wonder. Okay. Before we take it out of its foam padding, let's see what we got in it. We got one of these raincoat big bags. It's about the same consistency as a raincoat. And then we got a little bag full of stuff. Some guitar strings, guitar strap. What else we got in here? Guitar cord, strap, strings,
Picks, maybe?
oh yeah, there's a couple of picks, and I don't see an Allen wrench, but it may be in there, but I don't see it. Anyway, there you go.
Might be more stuff in the box too.
Well, there's not very much in the box. There's a little sheet with a, I don't know if this is an actual picture of the guitar. It looks like it. Tells you how to tune to a keyboard. That's assuming that the keyboard's in tune. Tells you how to tune by ear. This is actually some relatively valuable information. Tells you all the different parts of the guitar, which is helpful, especially when you're going to be changing strings, like, what the string pegs are and what, where the bridge is, blah, blah, blah.
And that looks like a sunburst color that's not available in this deal.
I don't know. We're going to see what the guitar looks like right now. Ah, there's the Allen wrench.
There you go.
It was rubber banded around the neck.
racket I'm making, running.
What
what you're doing over there, Dan. Trying to get this out of the way.
I hate this phone.
Who doesn't?
Seems like you should use this phone to go fishing because it will catch everything. Just throw it in the water and haul it back and it'll be full of fish. There we go. Finally.
Oh, sorry about that. It caught the camera too.
Told you. Told you.
Yep. Well, it certainly is a pretty looking guitar.
I'm not messing with this for too long here. Try not to cut into my fingers. Kind of need them, especially this week. Okay, well, you can hear that it's nowhere near in tune. But we'll take a look at it just cosmetically first. They said it was brown, and it's brown. Nice looking inlay, looks like mother of pearl. Or
Could you show that to the camera, please, Dan?
yeah,
It does look very nice. Does it look real or is it a sticker?
well, if it's a sticker, it's a very well done sticker, but I can't really tell. It's got a a minimal pick guard. It's very thin plastic.
That is a sticker on it.
It's electric acoustic, so it's got a volume control, bass, mid, treble, and presence.
Could you show that to the camera, please, Dan?
There you
Hang
go.
on, just give me a second. Hang on. Let me get it on camera. And I wonder if it came with a battery. If not, there may be one on that table over there.
It's got a battery in it.
Awesome.
And I don't know if you saw that, but I really do like these batteries. The ones that have like the little cord that you gotta pop on and pop off. I'm always afraid that eventually one of those little cables is gonna break right before a gig. I hate that. This is a very nice positive system. And all you really do is put the battery in this little carrier, and then when you click it in, it's connected. So that is a much better system than I've used for most of my career. Let's see what else. This is kind of strange. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but where you attach the strap, usually it's like along here somewhere. This, they put it actually off to the side. That might be better, I don't know. But it's different than what I normally see. The fret ends are pretty well dressed till you get up here to the top of the neck, then they start to get a little sharp. But it's a beginner guitar, so they probably don't expect you to be playing up here much. It's obviously out of tune, so we'll tune it up in a second and play something for you. It's a nice looking guitar. It is somewhat unspectacular, but it is, it seems well done. It's got binding on the top and the bottom. It's got a little piece the same as the binding right here. For $122, it's not a bad looking guitar at all. So we're going to tune it up now and see how she plays. So we'll be back in a minute. Thanks. Hey folks, Dan Ryan back with the Ashthorpe D-90 electric acoustic guitar that we're looking at today. It's not going to set the world on fire, but it is a very attractive guitar. And I'll tell you what, even without being amplified, it's pretty loud. So yeah, this sucker's pretty loud, and the intonation seems pretty spot on. The strings are pretty new, so I've already stretched them out 3 times, but the E and the low E and the A were way out of tune, so they're probably still stretching a bit. These are pretty heavy strings compared to an electric, so playing is not quite as free as if you're playing, a set of 7s like Leo snuck by me a few months back.
Reverend Willie's.
But plays nice. So I know we're always saying this, but for $122, it's, this is easily 10 times the guitar that my first guitar was for $17. But that $17 would be $183 in today's currency. So I would have much rather had one of these. And all acoustic guitars, they need to be played and they need a little age on them before they start getting their best sound. But this has a very nice sound right out of the box. So it's the Ashthorpe D-90. We're going to stop now, and I'm going to plug it in and tune it up one more time, and we're going to play to a track, see how it goes. So be right back. Thanks. Hey folks, we're back. We retuned and we picked the Sweet Ethereal Ballad guitar backing track from our friends at Elevated Jam Tracks. Well, we say they're our friends. They're friends to me because they make such nice tracks. We've never met them, and I just got a text. Must have been them. They heard me and wanted to say thanks. So anyway, this is in B minor, and I hope you like it. long track, so I'm not going to make you listen to the whole thing. Guitar sounds very nice. Plays okay. It's got heavier strings than most electrics, and it does tend to get a little high up towards the 12th fret. The strange thing about it is that certain strings just electronically sound different. The high E and the B string are just a lot louder than any of the other strings. So I don't know if I'd want to take this to a gig to try to play it electrically, but it doesn't sound horrible. But when certain strings sound more than other strings, it's going to change the way you play, because you just have to take that into account if you're listening to what's going on. So in terms of the electronics of this guitar, not my favorite, but they work and they sound okay. The patch we're using on the Fender Mustang amp is just called Basic Clean Sound. So it's and you can see here that we pretty much got the EQ set flat, including the presence control. They're all kind of set pretty much in a straight line. There really shouldn't be, I don't think the amp has anything to do with it. Let's put it that way. We played lots of electric guitars through that amp on this sound. That's the sound we normally use to do, just test the pickups and get, the basic sound of the guitar. So this one is a little strange, but all in all, still for $122. Even if you didn't have any electronics at all, for $122, this would be a nice guitar. So again, it's the Ashthorpe D-90 jumbo guitar, and in brown. At least they don't make you go through a lot of machinations about what the colors are. Brown, blue, and black. Those are their colors. So anyway, that's it for this guitar for today. And I'm Dan Ryan. Leo Ryan's behind the camera. We want to thank you for tuning in, and hope you'll like and subscribe and click the bell icon to be notified of our future videos. And we'll see you next time. Thanks a lot. Hey folks, Dan Ryan again. I thought we were done with this guitar, but we started talking after I finished the last segment. And we were using wireless pickups called an air bridge to play with. And I think there's something in the air bridges themselves that changed the way the guitar sounds, because just using a regular chord, much more even, much better sound. So we're going to play just a little bit, just a minute or so of the track that we were doing, so you can hear the difference. So here we go. to my ears here in the room, this just playing with a regular chord plugged into the amp sounds way better, much better balance. You can hear the bottom end of the guitar. What was happening with using the air bridges is the bottom sounded okay, but the two middle strings just kind of disappeared. But that's not happening here. So there you go. Trying to be fair to the guitar. The Ashthorpe D-90 Jumbo in brown. And I'm Dan Ryan. Leo Ryan's behind the camera. Thanks for liking and subscribing.
I have a question for you, Dan, before we go.
Okay.
Okay. Would you, I understand you have way better guitars than this.
Yeah.
But would you feel comfortable taking this to a gig now that you found a problem?
I'd feel a lot more comfortable after I figured out what the problem was, yes.
Right. Okay.
I still might, this wouldn't be my first choice, but it's a lot closer to being my first choice than it was about 20 minutes ago.
Right.
So,
also, as a listener to this guitar, both acoustically and electrically, in my opinion, as a listener, this preamp that's in this guitar only amplifies the guitar. It doesn't change the sound of this guitar in any way. It really sounds the same, only louder with the electrified. It's a really good preamp. I think it's good.
well, believe me, you could pay more than $122 just for the preamp to go in any guitar. So the fact that you get a guitar with the preamp is a pretty good deal. I set it essentially flat, which is, that's really the way I try to run things, unless there's just something so off that I have to change it. But when you set things flat, that should be, I won't say it always is, but it should be as close to the natural sound of the instrument as it can be. So once again, it's a nice guitar, much better now using just a regular chord. So if you're going to plug it in, to use it to perform with, I would suggest you use a regular chord.
And it came with one too. So
yeah, it came with a pretty cheesy regular chord, but it has a regular chord. This is actually a good chord. But anyway, I'm Dan Ryan. That's Leo Ryan. Thanks for watching, and hope you'll like and subscribe and click the bell icon. And once again, we'll see you next time. Thanks.